All right, so if you're selling products online, you've definitely run into that one little box that can cause a huge headache, the product code. It seems super technical, right? But getting it wrong can actually stop your business dead in its tracks. Today, we're going to decode these crucial numbers once and for all. Let's get right into it.
So, have you ever been there, staring at this box on your screen just completely stumped? Trust me, you are so not alone. It's a classic roadblock for online sellers. But by the end of this quick explainer, you'll know exactly what this code is, why it matters so much, and how to get it right every single time. Okay, let's start with the big picture here. The easiest way to think about these codes, they're basically a universal passport for your products, a passport that lets them travel smoothly and be recognized pretty much anywhere in the world.
Now, at the very heart of this global system is the HS code. That stands for Harmonized System Code. You can think of it as the international standard, the official language for classifying any goods that are traded, and it's managed by the World Customs Organization, the WCO, which means that with this code, almost every country on Earth is speaking the same product language. So what's this passport actually for? Well, it's got 4 really critical jobs. It helps customs officials instantly identify goods. It lets them apply the correct taxes or duties. It helps everyone track the flow of imports and exports, and most importantly, it keeps all that global trade data consistent and uniform for everybody. So here's the bottom line. The number one thing to remember, the HS code is your key for international trade. Simple as that. If you're shipping a product from one country to another, this is the code that customs officials are going to be looking for.
And the code itself? It's actually pretty logical once you break it down. The standard HS code is 6 digits long. The first 2 digits are the chapter, which is the big, broad product category. The next 2 are the heading for a little more detail, and the final 2 are the subheading, which gets even more specific. See? Simple, right?
Okay, so that's the global system. But what happens when we bring it home to India? Well, this is where you'll encounter the HSN code. It's the same system, just with a little local twist.
The HSN code stands for Harmonized System of Nomenclature. This is basically India's adaptation of that global HS code, and its main job is to handle everything related to GST, classifying your products correctly and filing your tax returns.
This table lays out the key differences perfectly. You've got the HS code, that's for international trade, it's 6 digits, and it's governed globally by the WCO. On the other hand, you have the HSN code. That's for GST in India. It can have more digits for more detail, and it's managed by the government of India.
But here it is, the most important takeaway from that whole comparison. Listen up. They aren't 2 separate systems. An HSN code isn't starting from scratch. It builds directly on the global HS code. Those first 6 digits are exactly the same.
Let's look at a real-world example to make this super clear. For a men's cotton t-shirt, the global HS code is 610910. Now in India, for GST purposes, 2 more digits are just added to the end, making the HSN code 61091000. That's it. It's the same foundation, just with an extra layer of detail for our local tax system.
Okay, so we know what these codes are. But why is this so critical for you as an online seller? Let's talk about the bottom line, what this actually means for your business.
Make no mistake, getting your HSN code right isn't optional. It is absolutely mandatory. This number determines the correct GST rate, it must be on your GST invoices, and it's required for your tax returns. If you get it wrong, you risk facing some pretty serious GST notices and financial penalties.
Let me put it as simply as I possibly can. A wrong code leads directly to the wrong GST. This could mean you're either overcharging your customers, or even worse, you're underpaying the government, which can lead to some serious trouble down the line.
This brings us to the most practical question of all, right? Which code do you actually need to use for your listings and your invoices? Let's make it crystal clear. If you are selling your products to customers anywhere inside India, the answer is simple. You must use the HSN code on your invoices and for all your GST filings.
And if you're selling to customers outside of India, exporting your products, then you'll use that 6-digit international standard, the HS code. That's what customs authorities all around the world are going to be looking for.
Whew, we've covered a lot. So let's wrap this all up with a quick cheat sheet to lock in the most important points.
First thing to remember, HS and HSN are not 2 competing different systems. They are absolutely part of the same family.
Second, HSN is simply India's implementation of the global HS code. It's built right on top of its 6-digit foundation.
Third, the main difference really just boils down to the number of digits and where you use them. HS for global trade, HSN for India's GST.
And finally, for anyone selling in India, using the correct HSN code isn't just good practice, it is absolutely 100% mandatory for being GST compliant.
So I'll leave you with this one question. Now that you know the difference and you know why it's so important, take a fresh look at your own business. Are your product listings compliant?